Oh, we've got a knobhead in calling me a grass again, look. Like I'm arsed. If your life's off, do you rip? I nearly got life off, never. Clever one. You got life off, do you rip? Especially if you're Willie Moore. Do you rip? And his whole family. Deli Terror Jew. I used to live on Delamore Street, mate. You've got some boss kids in that Delamore Street there. Ignore the newspapers.
Which is moving to a more preventative healthcare model. Always, I think, easier to say than to do.
Got a nugget in here saying the Deli Terror Jew. The Deli terrors everyone. Never terrored me, mate. They were coming up to Blackburn, sitting off with me, buying me clothes, giving me dough for food. The main boys in that deli firm would come from Liverpool, drive to Blackburn and chill with me. They brought me deli for me flat, them deli kids, mate. Yes, JB, hope you well, lad. I think some of them are lights off now, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you why they got on me. This deli firm. I'll tell you why they got on me when I've got out of prison. They've seen me coming under attack from all helmets that they've had problems with. You know, in the past. But years and years and years ago, our Danny was like a terror. And he just targeted all sorts of people that weren't from the estate and bullied them and cornered them. And Danny and all his mates would do madness to all the helmets. Do you understand what I'm saying? I forgot the kid's name now. But he's one of the main guys. I forgot the kid's name. He's a decent young lad. And I've come round the corner while everyone's got him cornered and he knows what's coming, this kid. You get on it? And so do I. But I'm not into it. You know, they weren't there, he'd probably probably go to hospital. Because I'm there, I'm going, hang on a minute. This is not happening. So you can imagine the effect on that kid, when I've come round the corner and went, hang on, mate. Don't you worry, lad. Don't worry, see you later. Well, that kid, years later, when he's in the graft world, when he's doing his things down Kirkdale ways, he's remembered. He's remembered when I protected him years ago and got on me. And what's happening, lad? Remember this, remember that. So, oh, yeah, I do, lad, yeah, bam. And that was it. Looked after me for a few months then, they did. Not illegal, not trying to drag me back into the game. Obviously, you know, they knew a lot of information. They knew all sorts that I needed to know about individuals, locations, addresses, all this sort of stuff. And I lived on Delamore Street. Used to live on Delamore Street when I was a kid. That's where the war with Mikey Wright started. On Delamore Street, in that house. What number was it? Number 27 Delamore Street? Or 127 Delamore Street? Right facing where we lived, you'd have Barney Toner's garage. People who know. And then I used to mix with them all down there when I was a kid. So I've played footy and done gym with Frosty, Binjai, Mossop, Dave, Peter Hollywood, who got life off for doing one of the deli kids. I used to mix with all them down there. I know all them. Dollar. There was others as well, I can't remember the names.
Just bring us up to date on what we've been seeing in today's papers and what you make of the latest.
Yeah, so that's the first time he let a shot off at me in Delamore Street. Mikey Wright and Mick O'Rourke. So Mick O'Rourke was my mate. So I was mates with Rourke, and Rourke was mates with the Hazies. Now, Mikey's sort of recruited me, and because Rourke's always round me, he's now with me, with Mikey. Do you understand? So now I'm cruising in the passenger seat with Mikey driving, and Roky's in the back. Me and Roky a game, so's Mikey game. So there's a dangerous little trio here. Do you understand what I'm saying? We went on a mission. Someone had kicked Mikey's flat in, Lee Brittles and a kid called AJ. Kicked the door in Aylwood, Jenny Tasker's flat, Tasker's DIY. That was Mikey's bird. You kicked their door in Aylwood, took 15 grand. So Mikey's on a mission. Me, Roky and the Hazies are on this mission with him. We're cruising down the south end. We're on Egbert Road, Park Road. We've been looking for them all night. We're in a V6 Cavalier, and a Granada Scorpio as a rammer is behind us, and we're floating around looking for this Lee Brittles. Well, Mikey is, I know Lee Brittles, done jail with him, spoke to him, I'd been with him on the outside for a little hour or two, do you understand? So I know Lee Brittles, and he was a boss kid, but I'm in this situation now because my man's got him, and I'm round my man. So we're looking for him. I'm just buzzing, we're not seeing him. So he said, come on, let's just do one last lap. So we do one last lap at about 2:30 in the morning. We're packing, it's bang on. And we're doing this one last lap looking for this Leaf Littles. So we're cruising round. We stop at lights right outside the McDonald's. There's a drive-thru, isn't it, at the top of the road now, by the bingo. You know where Richie Clayton got shot dead? This is where it all happened, in that street. So we've stopped at the lights. I'm driving the Cavalier. Mikey's in the Pazzi, right? And this is how we end this. I'm still getting to the Delamore situation, but this is I've had to tell you this to get you there. So we're slammed at the lights now. Next minute, this Sierra Estate, a red or something mad coloured Sierra Estate, slammed it at the lights next to us. Lee Brittles in the passenger seat, and he's recognised me, and he's shouting, Darren! Mikey's looking for this cunt, and he's shouting me now, Darren, what's happening, lads? I'm looking at him. He's gone, who's that? I said, it's from lad. He knew it was him as soon as he popped in and had a look at him, but I've just said, that's Brittles, lads, and that was it. Brittles has got on Mikey when he's looked round, and they've just gone phew. So it's chase on now. I'm in the cab like this, got the Azies behind us in the rammer, just pull to the side, let the Azies take over, bam, they clip him down that street, spin his car. Now what should have happened in this situation is Mikey should have jumped out. He's packing, he's got the Beretta on him. He should have done what he was meant to be doing. We've been out there for 3 nights. I'm only aware of the speaks about how game this Mikey Wright is. I'm only aware, you know, what people talk about how game he is. I'm here now in the moment with him to see how game this cunt is. Do you understand? The car's being clipped, it's spun, it's stuck on the spot. Lee Brittles has jumped out of the passenger door. Mikey Wright's jumped out of his passenger door. I'd say about 4 foot away from him. Froze, both of them. I'm sat in the driver's seat watching this, saying, Mikey, what are you doing, lad? Mikey, squeeze it. Lee Brittles was like a rabbit in the lights. Himself for about 10 seconds. Froze on the spot. If it was me, it was over for Lee Brittles. That's the point I'm making. This never done let Lee Brittles run away. And then when he was round the corner, started chasing him. Got round the corner and emptied his clip up the road in houses and all this, and then left me at the bottom of the road. I'm sat at the bottom of the road like that, waiting for him. He never come. I'm just hearing sirens and I just go, wow, I'm off. Chase mode, bail it, get away, they find it, get me, arrest me, remand me into custody for driving while banned. Remand me into custody for driving while banned, mate. Whilst I'm in there, I don't get a letter, I don't get a visit, and I don't get a postal order. For me, that's it. Mikey Wright, Michael O'Rourke, in a bit. I get out, I'm living in Delamore Street. When I was around them, I was earning a little bit of dough for doing this and doing that. Now I'm not round them, I need to establish myself. And that's what I've done. Got a little queue of each, a mountain bike, and floated round Kirkdale giving me number out. Didn't take long before my number started bouncing, which made them jealous. They've come to Delamore Street looking for me. They've got me on my bike coming up the street. You've got one of the A's, Mikey Wright and Michael O'Rourke in an S3. You know what the noise is like, don't you? Coming up behind me. I'm not running. I'm not scared of these helmets. I've been there, I know what they're about. Rourke's only game when he's had crack. Do you understand? Mikey Wright just weren't game. Simple as that, mate. So I know what I'm up against. So now I'm on my Mars step. Tell a lie, actually. I'm fixing a puncher. I'm fixing a puncher on my Mars step. And you hear the noise. I know it's his car. And he was the only S3 back in the day with chrome mirrors. So you know this is Mikey. So I'm on my Mars step and the windows come down, Rourke, he's smirking at me. He was my mate for a couple of years, didn't even know Righty. Do you understand? All of a sudden I'm not their mate and Rourke's his best mate getting used by him. Mad, innit? So, I'm fixing a puncher on my Mars step in Delamore Street. This car, the window comes down, I'm not happy with you. What do you mean you're not happy with me? This is Mikey Wright. What do you mean you're not happy with me? Who do you think you are, grafting round here? Who the f*** do you think you are to tell me you can't? Rourke pulls the thing out. Big dirty silver magnum. Just told him straight, go on, you shoes it. But as I've said it, I burst in my Mars door, slammed it behind me. Ran to the front room, looked out the window and he let a shot off. Shot through my Mars window. And then from there, it just went off and Barney. I'll leave it there, you know, to go on for hours with that story. Jojo saying, swear you live in Brum. I do, mate. Live right by Aston's football ground. Why are you going to come and get me? Marky's saying Rourke's doing a 25 wreck now, isn't he? Yes, mate. Got himself wrecked off down Brighton thinking he was a gangster. He went to jail first though for they were having a bit of trouble with the O'Rourkes in the South End. Different O'Rourkes, not the same family. But Mikey Wright was having trouble with the South Enders. Robert Williams, all the same firm. The Parises, actually, that was the name, Paris. So Mikey Wright was having trouble with someone Paris. And Rourke, who's not related to the other Rourkes in the South End, was being paid to throw a pineapple through someone's house. He's done it and it's been the nana of that family.